That night, just past midnight, I saw his text. "I can't keep lying to you. I've been with her for months." Those words shattered the fragile illusion I had built around my marriage. For years, I had prided myself on being the dutiful wife, the woman who balanced a demanding career with a home filled with laughter. My life revolved around my successful career in marketing, a husband who once filled my heart with love, and the close friendship I cherished with my best friend, Sarah. We had been inseparable for years, sharing secrets and dreams over countless cups of coffee. I had envisioned a life that embraced stability, love, and companionship. Yet as I stared at that message glowing on my phone screen, I felt my entire world crumble. I could hardly breathe, a knot of despair tightening in my chest as the truth sank in. The laughter that once echoed through our home was replaced by the suffocating silence of betrayal. When I walked into our bedroom, I found her bag packed and a note on the dresser that read, "I'm sorry, but I'm done." The betrayal cut deeper than I ever thought possible. My husband, the man I had built my life with, had not only chosen to be with someone else, but he had also ended our marriage without so much as a second thought. The metallic taste of tears filled my mouth as I sank to the floor. The hollow echo of my footsteps haunting me as I wandered through our empty house. The life I thought I knew was nothing but a mirage. As the days turned into weeks, the heartbreak morphed into anger and jealousy, stirring a tempest within me. I felt like a ship lost at sea, tossed about by waves of fury and sorrow. I often found myself replaying memories in my mind, the laughter we shared now tainted with the bitter taste of betrayal. In the midst of my despair, a flicker of something unexpected emerged. It began with a knock at my door one rainy afternoon. It was Marcus, the young man who rented the small studio apartment in my building. He was in his late 20s, with tousled dark hair and piercing blue eyes that seemed to see straight through me. We had exchanged polite hellos during the rare moments our paths crossed, but I had never paid much attention to him. Yet, as I opened the door, the stormy weather mirrored the chaos inside my mind. He stood there, drenched and shivering, holding a tray of cookies he had baked. His smile warm and inviting. "I thought you might need a pick-me-up," he said, his voice laced with genuine concern. I invited him in, and as I watched him set the tray on my kitchen counter, I felt an unexpected connection spark between us. The scent of chocolate chip cookies filled the air, sweet and comforting, a reprieve from my turbulent thoughts. We talked for hours, the conversation flowing easily as if we were old friends catching up. I felt a strange sense of relief, a lightness I hadn't experienced in what felt like an eternity. His laughter was infectious, and his eyes held a kindness that drew me in. I found myself leaning closer, forgetting my heartache for a moment, captivated by his energy. If this confession has you on the edge of your seat, hit like and share, because you will not believe what happens next. As days turned into weeks, Marcus became my unexpected ally in this journey of grief and healing. He would often drop by with meals or invite me to join him for walks around the neighborhood. With each shared moment, my heart began to thaw, the icy grip of betrayal loosening its hold. He listened to my stories, my sorrows, and offered comfort without judgment. I found myself laughing again, something I thought I had lost forever. The connection between us deepened, and I felt a pull toward him that both thrilled and terrified me. I was drawn to his youthful spirit, his zest for life, and the way he made me feel alive again. It was a forbidden connection, one that felt wrong, yet exhilarating. I was a woman caught between the remnants of a fractured marriage and the intoxicating allure of newfound love. As we explored this delicate dance of friendship, I often caught myself gazing at him, his laughter resonating within me, his touch sending shivers down my spine. There were moments when our hands brushed against each other, and I could feel the electricity crackling between us. I would glance away, heart racing, wondering if he felt it too. The internal struggle was intense. I was a woman rebounding from heartbreak, but the longing for something more was undeniable. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Marcus invited me to a small gathering at his apartment. The atmosphere was light, filled with laughter and music, but I couldn't shake the feeling of something brewing beneath the surface. As the night wore on, we found ourselves sharing stories in a quieter corner of the room. I could feel the weight of his gaze, and it sent my heart fluttering. "You deserve happiness, Olivia," he said softly, his voice barely above a whisper. "You are so strong." Those words stirred something deep within me, and I realized how much I craved connection, intimacy, and love. My heart raced as I leaned closer, our breaths mingling in the charged air. In that moment, I felt a surge of courage and desire, a temptation that ripped through me like wildfire. But just as I was about to give in to the moment, I hesitated, the shadows of my past looming large. Would I be repeating the same mistakes? Was I ready to take this leap of faith? As I walked away from that gathering, my thoughts were a whirlwind of hope and fear. I had come so far in my journey of healing, and yet the prospect of loving again felt like standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into the unknown. Would I be able to trust again? Could I allow myself to love someone who was so much younger? Someone who was not tethered to the pain I had endured? The question lingered in the air like a haunting melody, echoing my doubts. As I lay in bed that night, the darkness enveloping me, I felt a stirring in my heart. A light, a glimmer of hope began to break through the clouds of despair. In the weeks that followed, I made a choice. I would embrace this unexpected connection, allowing myself to feel again, to explore the possibilities that lay before me. With each passing day, Marcus became more than a friend. He became a symbol of my second chance at love. I no longer viewed him as forbidden, but rather as an opportunity to reclaim my happiness. The lingering gaze of longing transformed into a deep emotional connection, and with it came the realization that I was deserving of love, no matter the age or the circumstances. If you crave more raw emotional confessions, please like, share, and subscribe. Your next chapter awaits.